Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is HARIZ AMIRUL by AIDI ROSLAN from HND 2A. In this video presentation, I would like to present about the buyer behavior. There are a few criteria in this assignment that I need to fulfill about the buyer behavior, and I will use these three articles, which is about creating the perfect Super Bowl ad, Clay Christine milkshake marketing, and lastly Nissan change of tagline to present about the buyer behavior. So let's see. Okay, now I would like to continue by presenting about the buyer behavior model. Firstly, in this model, we have the 4 P's in the stimuli, which is the product, the price, the place, the promotion. Next, we continue with the PES, which is can be described in the model as the other stimuli, which is can be shortened as PES, which is politics, economy, social, and lastly technology. Next, when all the stimuli have been put in this list, we will continue, which is the black box. In the black box, they have 2 things, which is the factor buyer behavior, and secondly is the buyer's decision making process. When all the process in the consumer happen in the buyer behavior, we will continue to the buyer response. The response sometimes can become the brand choice, the purchase timing, the purchase amount, and sometimes can be retail choice. Sometimes consumers tend to buy a product can fill with brand choice and retail choice, sometimes purchase timing and brand choice, so they can become variety of response. So now I would like to relate with this article, which is about the Clay Christensen milkshake marketing. Firstly, it's about, we will relate it with the stimuli, which is the 4 P's. Firstly, about the product. The product and the article tend to say that the business tend to give a thicker milk in a straw for the adult because they want to lower the time for the adult to drink the milkshake. But they are giving the thinner milkshake to the young children because they want the young children tend to drink all the milkshake faster and not give it a time consumption for the adult to wait around half an hour for them to finish up their milkshake. Next, they are trying to put a chunk of fruit in the milkshake because they want to make the milkshake variety and more delicious for the consumer to drink it. Next, continue to the price. The price, they are not giving a price penetration or price everything because they are trying to give only the normal price that are the market serving, so that there will be no competition in the pricing. Next, the place. The place that all the milkshake are given out is not, we cannot find it easily in the supermarket or the retail shop. They are usually found in the restaurant. And lastly, the promotion. The promotion that our restaurant are trying to give to the consumer, which is they giving a bagel and a donut for them to eat with the milkshake that have been offered. So this is one of the attraction for them to drink. So next is the other stimuli. The other stimuli in this article, they don't include all of it, but they are trying to press about the social stimuli. What is the social stimuli of this article? The social stimuli of the article is the culture of itself by the community, which is the article is about the American society drinking a milkshake in the morning and teaching their children about drinking the milkshake also. So in Malaysia, this is not the culture of Malaysia, because in Malaysia we only drink Teh Ice, Milo Ice, Nescafe. So all of these are not same drink, are not same as the American. They influence their children and the adult to drink milkshake. Because Malaysia, we influence the children to drink Milo Ice in the morning. But in America, they influence their children. So this give an advantage for the business in America to bring it. So next we follow to the black box. In this black box, it's time for the consumer to think when they want to buy, why they want to buy, which brand they want to buy, which alternative they want to buy. So it will happen in this alternative. So why they want to buy the milkshake, how they want to buy the milkshake. So this is time for the marketing executive marketing officer or the marketer to tackle the consumer to buy milkshake, drink milkshake, and teach their children about the milkshake. And lastly, we will reach to the buyer response. The buyer response is when the people drink the milkshake, they will buy it because of the purchase timing. When in the morning in their daily life, because it's the culture of themselves. They want to drink milkshake once they wake up in the morning and teach their children about the health of drinking milkshake, because it's in milk and everyone should drink milk. It will strengthen our bone, good for protein and everything else. So this is why the milkshake is important, and how the American is trying to influence the people and the marketer trying to tackle the consumer to buy milkshake, even though you cannot buy it in the shopping mall. Okay, now we will continue with the buyer decision making process. In this decision making process, there are 5 simple steps that need to be followed, which is first is the need recognition, information search, evaluation of alternative, purchase decision, and lastly the post-purchase behavior. Firstly, the need recognition. Need recognition is happening when the consumer has interest to buy a certain product. So when they have the interest, they tend to go to and find information about the product they want to buy, followed by the alternative they gain from the product they have searched from the information search steps, and then they will go to the purchase decision. When they purchase the product, they have great interest and believe from the information they have buy. And lastly is the post-purchase behavior, when they will make like in a meeting, post-meeting, they will tell about the bad or the good of the product, and will tend to tell about the future about the product, whether the consumer want to buy the product again or just put to the past. Okay, now I would like to relate it with this article, which is about the creating perfect Super Bowl ad. In this Super Bowl ad, this article I describe about the 3 main product that most of us already know, which is the Pepsi, the Coca-Cola, and the Splitter. Everyone know about Coca-Cola and the Pepsi. And what is the Splitter? Splitter is the product that is focusing on the candy for the children to be eaten. So what is the relationship with this buyer decision maker process? What? One of the advertisement is used, especially in the television, is used as a information to be give out to the consumer to well known about the product. So we will go back to the process. Firstly, the need recognition. So what is the article relate to the need recognition? Of course, the consumer want to buy a product that will make them happy, because Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and Splitter tend to be used during the entertainment, like watching football, party, during a tea, birthday party, and everything else. They tend to use all these product for entertainment on that time. So maybe a consumer want to have a party with their friends, or they want to watch a football for the FIFA Cup in Brazil. So they need recognition. They have interest to buy the product. So which of this product they want to use for the entertainment for their home. So next they will go to the information search, which is they will look at the television advertisement, and through this advertisement of the Pepsi Max, they will tend to evaluate which is between these 3 alternatives, which is the Pepsi, the Splitter, and the Coca-Cola is the best. Let's look at the advertisement.
And I'll have the French fries. I mean the fruit cup. Oh. Hey, I thought
Pepsi Max, 0 calories.
maximum taste. Hey. Honey.
Okay, now you just see a about the advertisement that are named as Love Heart from Pepsi Max. The Love Heart is the best advertisement that help persuade many people, many consumer to buy the Pepsi Max, and during that time the sales increase very high at that time. So when the consumer watch the advertisement in the television, they also will try to persuade themselves to buy Pepsi as the entertainment they want to use during the football, watching football or during the party. And lastly, they will continue with the post-purchase behavior. When that time, when in this step, the post-purchase tend to tell about the consumer satisfaction about the product, whether they like it or not, whether the Pepsi Max is as only taste and no sugar, or the best taste, maximum best taste and no sugar, or low taste and better with sugar. So that conclude all the process, all the step about the decision process, telling from the article in creating the perfect Super Bowl ads.
Hello, Dato'. Yeah. What? About one project, Dato'? How many? 3 million, Dato'?
Sir,
wait a minute.
I would like to sell you, sir, for this brand new plant just came out from the factory.
Yeah.
Only cost you 10 ringgit, sir.
10 ringgit.
At other place it cost you around 40 to 50 ringgit, sir.
Wait a minute, I check my name.
Sure, sir.
Oh my god, I don't have any money
Oh,
right now.
really, sir?
Sorry, sir.
Is that okay, sir?
Okay.
Thank you,
I
sir.
gotta go.
Okay. Sorry, sir.
Okay.
Okay, this is an example of a personal factor that can influence a buyer to buy a product because of the economic factor. So, in the factor of buyer behavior, there are 4 main factors that can affect them, which is firstly is the social, culture, personal, and psychological. In this article about the Nissan tagline that changed, which is from the shift to the innovative for all, it will has press about the personal factor of a person. Firstly, it's like the economical, because Nissan are trying to tackle the consumer to buy the Nissan because of the growth that happening in America nowadays. Because in these 3 or 4 years now, the growth of the American economy are increasing better, and great chances for all the business in America to influence the buyer consumer to buy the product. So Nissan are trying to tackle that factor. Next, continue. It's also in the personal factor, which is about the personal factor, which is about the high technology that Nissan are trying to give the best to the consumer, because the personal factor, the consumer wanted for their interest to buy a high technology car, which Nissan can offer with their own interest, like have a sporty car, a luxury car, and many more. So Nissan are trying to use this high tech with the design that can adapt to any any social class, any people interest, using their personal interest for the product. So that is what Nissan are doing in using the factor in the black box to tackle the needs of the buyer.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Oh, Waalaikumsalam. Okay, what can I do, sir?
Do you have any Islamic book?
Oh, yes, we have. Alright, this book, sir. It's about Yahudi, Syiah, dan Dajjal. They're produced by BTS company, sir.
Yes.
You
How much?
interest?
How much?
10 ringgit only, sir.
10 ringgit.
Yes.
Okay. Can I buy?
Oh, yes.
10 ringgit, okay?
Alhamdulillah, thank you, sir.
Okay, I buy. Thank you, sir.
Gemata piti padi raya.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Waalaikumsalam. Yes, sir. Oh. Yes, sir. Okay. Can I help you, sir?
Do you have any other PTS book? I'm quite interested with the last one.
Oh, yeah, I have it. Don't worry.
Oh, you have?
Alright, this. Himpunan Wirid and Doa selepas sembahyang.
Oh, PTS.
It's good for you, sir. Yes, PTS. You
Okay.
can see this.
Okay, how much?
10 ringgit, sir. As
10
usual.
ringgit.
Yes.
Discount lah.
Huh? This is the best price, sir.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
10 ringgit.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Sir.
Okay,
Alright.
Wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute.
Oh, what's wrong? Calm down.
I want to buy book.
What book?
Another book from
Yeah.
BTS.
Oh, oh, I know you.
Okay, another book. The
And
news.
you, right?
The news.
Okay, I got.
Come on, sir.
I
I'm
want to
ready.
close the door. Okay, this book gerakan Orientalisme and Christianisasi.
Oh, fit from BTS, huh?
Yes, you see this? As usual, sir. RM.
10 ringgit.
Yeah,
I buy 2 times already. Give me discount.
RM 50 cents.
50 cents. Okay.
Yes.
There you
But I
go.
don't have any change.
No, keep the change. Okay, thank you. See you again.
Seriously?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, bye-bye, sir.
seriously? Thank you. Masya Allah.
Okay, now you have known about the corporate image, the brand loyalty, and the purchase repetition from the example that just been given before. So, what is actually the brand loyalty, repeat purchase, and corporate image? Firstly, corporate image happen when the company try to put a stand about their company. Like before, the BTS had put a stand about the Islamic book. They have trying to give the best to the customer. So when the corporate image are being built by the company, they proceed to the repeat purchase. What is a repeat purchase? Repeat purchase happen when the customer tend to buy again, and buy again about the product, even don't care about the price. Like the example before, in the days 3, even though the the customer has tend to buy 3 times for the price of 10 ringgit, with the offer, they try to get the offer much cheaper. But they tend to buy again the PTS book, so they don't care about the price. The the important thing is about only the book. Then when the purchase been repeated, so they tend to go to the brand loyalty, meaning that the customer are loyal to the brand. Like the example before, the customer are being loyal to the PTS publisher. So now I want to relate it with the article that I get, which is the Nissan. What is the reaction between the brand loyalty, purchase repetition, and corporate image for this Nissan article? Now I will explain. When the Nissan are trying to put an put a tagline or slogan or motto of its company from a shift to innovative for all. What is the tagline so significant that is put the company image like that? Firstly, the company was put the shift tagline for the consumer to shift from the old car, from the BMW, from the Mercedes, from the Volvo, now shift to use Nissan. But now they are trying to tell the consumer, to tell all their potential customer about the Nissan car, which is have the highest technology with the innovative that can be used for all. So that that is what Nissan are trying to build up their corporate image. So when all the corporate image are being settled, they will go to the repeat purchase. Repeat purchase. Nissan are trying to gain the repetition purchase of its customer. The shift slogan is just trying to attract the consumer about the Nissan car, just to create an awareness about the Nissan car. But now they are trying to repeat the purchase that are being created by offering a high technology, a better car from one model to another. That is what Nissan are doing now. And then when all that repetition are becoming successful, it will create a brand loyalty, a dream of all the company in the world to create a customer which loyal to a DS brand. And that what is Nissan are trying to create. As a wrap up for my video presentation, I have explained in my video that about the buyer behavior model that consists of 3 important things, which is stimuli, the black box, and the buyer response. In the black box, I also have explained about the factor that affect the buyer behavior and the decision making process for the buyers. And lastly, I have explained about the 3 terms that is widely used by the marketer, which is the corporate image, the brand loyalty, and the purchase. So thank you for watching, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.